Sloppy cum bagels, and oh fuck, I forgot to do a thing. They didn't see all they saw was darkness. They didn't see the GOI list.
Aaron!
Hi, Rando.
Oh, this is an awesome one. But Instagram doesn't let me copy the image because
It's Instagram.
It's like a weird little, or well, not little. It's a weird big ass ostrich thing with a needle nose, and I love him.
Nice. I donated blood. Nice, Rando.
Congorts. Is that a walking vagina?
I've never seen that on my Pinterest. I guess it just takes after your likes.
I
It
am.
shows me fantasy creatures and outfits and food.
I am clipping that
I'm
hatchet. I am clipping that.
Oh my god, I'm just looking through Trevor Henderson's recent works.
Just that a walking vagina. Oh my god. Also want a few bucks off a scratch off ticket. Nice. Alright. So, okay. As we can tell, not Trevor Henderson. And just looking at Trevor Henderson works, because Warner Brothers announced that they're making a Siren Head movie, and apparently Trevor Henderson is directing it. So that's gonna be awesome. Anyways, the first group of the night, Children of the Forge.
Ooh, that sounds like a group that's a lot less evil than last week.
Yeah,
They're gonna be,
huh?
They're gonna be melting down people and turning them into
Don't say that.
lampshades.
Don't say that, Hatchet.
There's an SCP group that took inspiration from Lord of the Rings.
Aaron?
Yes.
Like, I guess that's feasibly possible, but there's like a slight problem in your logic, being the fact that Lord of the Rings did not invent the concept of metalworking. Like that's been around as a concept for like most of human history, actually. Well, human history we have access to. Don't know about prehistory.
Yeah. Nobody used metal before the 1900s. That's random.
Yeah, like like literal World War I vet J.R.R. Tolkien invented the concept of making metal into different shapes.
Wait, he was a World War I veteran?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He like there's like multiple scenes in the Lord of the Rings that are like heavily inspired off of his experiences on the trenches.
Damn.
Especially the Marshes of the Dead.
I'm not a big Lord of the Rings fan, but it's one of the things I know because world history class in high school, they like to say that he tried to say that his stories were not affected by history, but that was basically bullshit.
I think it's more like he did his best to
Yeah,
limit.
he did his best, but the ring is obviously inspired strongly by events at that time.
Well, not the ring, but
The Sauron and the ring.
like let me just like be clear. Any attempts to try to say that that anything within the Lord of the Rings is an analogy to real world events would probably have Tolkien rise from his grave and try to strangle you. He was like
Yeah,
notoriously angry at people trying to pull analogies from his largely non-analogous work. He doesn't like he didn't like analogies as a mode of storytelling as much as he liked illusion.
Okay. Uh,
Yeah, I know.
wood
Yeah.
bullets, stone shields, paper armor. Oh my god, random. That reminds me, there was a person in my woodshop class that made a fully functioning wooden gun.
What?
Like, granted, it used
Congrats.
like rubber band stuff that actually fired bullets at high
Oh,
speeds. Like the bullets were fast enough to
Uh,
puncture a person, but it was a fully functioning gun.
why
like the
did they
one that
let
took out
him
Magneto.
make that?
I don't know.
Just the teacher steps out for 5 minutes, comes back, the entire class is armed and having a fucking Wild West shootout. But yeah, like Tolkien, if I remember correctly, like one of the major like turning points in Tolkien's life was the fact that like he went into World War One
Ah,
like with I think like four, was it four or five like close childhood friends. uh Only he and one of those friends made it out alive.
oh god, that was a terrible time to snort. I was laughing at
What?
what random said in chat.
Lord of the Flies speed run.
And I laughed right as you said that.
Although my favorite trivia about that is the fact that Lord of the Flies, like a similar situation happened, like actually happened,
Uh-huh.
and literally the exact opposite of Lord of the Flies happened on the island.
Damn.
Yeah, in fact, the story is literally based off the real world event where everyone was just chill.
Yeah. It's just like, hey, what if we just like made humans more unwilling to cooperate than they actually were in this situation?
Oh my god.
What if here story concept, okay? What if we take humans but make them worse?
And to make them white. Remember, the real world one, none of them were white, which
Oh
is
my
even more
god.
Yeah.
hilarious.
Right, yeah.
So make them whiter and angrier, and it's just hilarious.
Angry white.
Any
Okay, anyway,
yeah,
back to the
anyways.
back that was such a massive fucking aside.
Yeah.
Sourced from one offhand stupid joke of Aaron's.
This is what happens when a group of neurodivergent people try to focus.
No, this is what happens when you let me speak.
That too.
Anyways, this is the Children of the Forge, the defunct organization that had a company called Iron Currencies as its front. All right, all right, Jerry, which SCP should we read for this?
Aaron, is that a joke?
Mm.
I don't know.
It's
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. The literal only one there, you little shit!
it's a tough call. And ES, I'm guessing that's like Spanish.
Yes, it is a Spanish group of interest. The
Interesting.
it is the Rust Girl. All right, Hatchet, read read the Spanish.
Aaron, even if I could read Spanish, the all of the text is so fucking tiny, it looks like squiggles.
Try to make it big enough for someone to attempt to read.
You can't. Hatchet doesn't know Spanish. I was making a joke. All right.
Well, he also can't read, like, tiny shrunken
Give,
words that barely look like shapes. You know
give
how
me
that
a
looks like
second.
to us?
Give me a second. I gotta do something real quick.
Now we can fucking see it.
What? What is Hatchet doing?
Give me a second.
I'm waiting.
Let's see.
Read Spanish. I can understand it though. So that's right. You see, I can try and read another language, but it'll just come out wrong.
Hey, Aaron,
What?
read this for me real quick.
Where'd you put it?
I put in recording live stream VC. Read that for me real quick, please.
I think it says, never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
That was actually one of the most appropriately placed Rickroll memes.
What did you do? Yeah, Random has no idea what you did.
It's just like I literally just went into Paint and scribbled little lines around.
Yeah, and I
Aaron
made
to
up
read it.
bullshit. Anyways, we're gonna look at the Euclid class entity, SCP-ES-016. Special containment procedures. SCP-016 is contained at Site 89. 016 must be kept in an 8 meter by 8 meter by 8 meter cell. The walls, floor, and ceiling must be constructed of reinforced impact-resistant glass. The cell must be furnished with a bed, a small table, and a chair. All furniture must be made of wood or failing that, any material free of metallic components. Corridors and rooms adjacent to the containment cells must be equipped with a water and hypochlorite sprinkler system, which is to be activated only in event of containment breach. To foster a seamless psychological state and encourage good behavior, 016 is permitted to possess books and clothing of its choice, as well as sandpaper, the latter to improve its quality of life. 016 is allowed one monthly trip to a natural hot spring. During these excursions, the subject must be escorted at all times by 5 security officers, preferably female personnel, to help the subject feel more at ease. A psychological evaluation must be conducted monthly for the doctors and researchers assigned to 016 to prevent the formation of emotional bonds with the subject. Should such bonds be detected, the personnel involved will be reassigned to a different SCP or project. In the event of a containment breach, 016 may be suppressed while encased in its exoskeleton by dousing it with copious amounts of water, hypochlorite, or, failing that, any oxidizing substance. Once 016 is completely covered in oxidizing substance, it will abruptly cease all of movement within approximately 1 minute. The chains forming its exoskeleton will disintegrate and merge into the oxidizing cloud that normally surrounds 016. The subject will be left unconscious with his entire body coated in rust. Upon recovery, the rust is to be scraped from the subject's body using industrial-grade sandpaper until at least 50% of the surface is clean. Right. Description. 016 appears to be an Asian female approximately 18 years of age, standing 1.6 meters tall and weighing 130 kilograms. However, she shows no signs of being overweight and is in good physical condition. Psychological evaluations have revealed that 016 harbors a phobia of other human beings, particularly males, leading to the recommendation that the lead researcher assistants in interviewing agents assigned to the object be female. That's already concerning.
Mm.
That is very concerning. Oh
Uh,
god.
I specifically was hoping for a non-evil group.
We don't know what the group's done yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Multiple tests and experiments have demonstrated that all of 016's organs, muscles, and bones are coated in iron and redacted. While this condition grants the subject resistance superior to that of an ordinary human, it also slightly restricts her range of motion. 016's skin is prone to rusting. This occurs because the subject's perspiration gradually corrodes the metallic layer of her skin, causing superficial decay in the epidermis. This condition can be treated similarly to rust on non-anomalous metal by scraping the affected surface. The rusted areas of the subject's skin cause intense pain and distress. When 016 deems it necessary, she will scrape parts of her body against surrounding objects to remove the rust. A cloud of indeterminate composition constantly floats around 016. Upon contact with any metal-based material, it causes the material to oxidize. The rate of oxidation depends on material size and specific metal involved, ranging from redacted seconds to 1 hour. Okay. Great. Mhm. When a subject encounters situations of imminent danger or extreme stress, they'll unconsciously absorb the surrounding cloud of oxidizing matter. Immediately, rusted chains will emerge from the subject's body, wrapping around them to form a cocoon-like structure, measuring 3 meters in height and 1.3 meters in width. This process takes an average of 30 seconds to complete. At least 1 minute after 016 has formed a cocoon, the constituent chains will begin to separate and reconfigure into an exoskeleton, doubling the subject's size and significantly increasing their strength and durability. Excess chains will form the subject's hair, which has been recorded at lengths ranging from 2 to 4 meters while in this state. 016 exhibits aggressive behavior and will attack any human in the immediate vicinity. 016 has no control over the exoskeleton and experiences memory loss regarding the time spent within it. Oh, that's sad.
Uh,
Oh boy. Attention to following information is restricted. Access permitted only to personnel with clearance level 3 or higher. Test introduction. The previous tests have shown that the subject's body reacts variably. On some occasions, test results resembled those of a normal human, while on others, it resembled those of metal. Given a metallic layer covering the subject's entire body, one only would expect the magnet to adhere to the skin. However, during an informal test conducted by researcher Haynes, it was discovered that magnets measuring 23.25 millimeters in diameters slide across the subject's epidermis. The following experiment aims to investigate the interaction between a high-power magnet and 016. Oh no. I- How the fuck do I say your name?
Annalise.
Oh, is that actually how you say it?
I
yeah.
believe so.
Oh,
Literally just sound it out. The first part is Annie. The last part is Lise. Annalise.
you did not.
Annalise is actually a very popular female name in stories for some reason.
Oh,
It is a pretty name.
Dr. Annalise. Test author Dr. Annalise. Item used industrial magnet. Result 016 was instructed to position itself beneath the industrial magnet. Subject appeared nervous. Dr. Annalise signaled the security officers present to prepare for a potential sudden alteration to the exoskeleton. Then ordered the activation of the industrial magnet. 016 did not lift off the ground, though the subject exhibited signs of dizziness. 2 minutes later, 016 suddenly began screaming uncontrollably, while a pointed appendage-like structure began to emerge from the subject's forehead. Oh god! Oh god!
What the fuck?
The experiment was aborted, and the Site 89 medical team was immediately summoned to attend to the subject. Notes: this turned out to be unexpected. Apparently, the subject did not anticipate it either, although this accident allowed us to understand a bit more about the subject, or rather, the object. During the emergency procedure performed on 016, it was discovered that what appeared to be a horn-like appendage emerging from the subject's forehead was in fact an appendage. Thanks. However, it does not belong to the subject's body, but is part of a parasitic entity, hereinafter referred to as -1, composed entirely of iron and redacted. This entity is fused with 016's nervous system, spinal cord, and endocrine system, and is partially attached to the brain.
Ugh.
Oh, God. Further investigation has revealed. Huh?
Okay, now Aaron,
Yeah,
pop quiz time. What is the endocrine system?
I don't know.
At the very least, assuming I'm not whiffing, it refers to how our bodies produce hormones.
Oh no.
Let me double check my memory. Endocrine system. Yeah, the endocrine system is a complex network of glands and organs that uses hormones to control and coordinate your body's metabolism. Yeah.
Oh, he's basically fucked.
Weird parasite thing controls her hormones. Something something trans allegory or whatever. I don't know,
Oh,
man.
So I see further information down the line, and oh boy. Further investigation has revealed that the parasite has complete control over when and how the chain exoskeleton is utilized. Additionally, it constantly injects a substance composed of iron and redacted into the bloodstream, which subsequently coats the subject's muscles, bones, organs, and skin.
Wait a second. Is that parasite the thing that made her be the metal lady?
Probably.
Ugh.
0 and 6 was recovered on April 12th, 2012. I was 12 at this time. Made a joke because April 12th is my birthday. Anyways. From an
Fancy.
yeah. From an abandoned factory and redacted. The facility had belonged to the company Iron Currencies, allegedly operational between the 1940s and redacted, whose activities involved acquiring, refining, and selling metals. This company serves a front and a money laundering operation for the now defunct organization known as the Children of the Forge.
Okay, well, at least we now know that they're defunct.
Yeah. The following information was retrieved from the company's messaging system records, which can be categorized into 3 groups. A series of A search reports detailing progress and current status. In some instances, the center requests raw materials from the recipient. Second, several informal letters given that they were found inside the factory. It is believed that the company either tracked and intercepted the letters or that they never succeeded in leaving the premises. And three, a message from an organization. The Children of the Forge, addressed to all employees of the company. One, it is theorized that the message was sent to all companies and buildings controlled by said organization. Oh, we got dates now. We got dates.
The tiny scribbles in the abyss, we will see them soon.
Wait, what?
Every time you switch to there, it's still the shrunken, very tiny words. It's like you've thrown language into the abyss.
Uh, She's the result of a bunch of fucking super soldier tests, ain't she?
Oh God. You'll
Ugh.
find out. Children of the
Oh,
Children of the Forge, creating a better future. Date January 13th, 1944. Lead researcher Dr. Ryu Gushken requests 500,000 US dollars, 100 human beings, 8 liters of redacted. Project injection of 70% redacted and 30% iron. Expected outcome: human beings with enhanced strength and endurance with the aim of creating the superior laborers and potential soldiers available for commercialization. 80 of the subjects will be assigned to factory work, and 20 will be converted into weapons. Should success be achieved in either regard, I hope to count on your continued support. Characteristics: drastic increase in strength and endurance, suppression of free will, memory loss regarding events prior to procedure, subject operation via remote control using redactive waves. However, these benefits.
someone's
Huh?
someone's sounding like a chaotic evil.
Yeah. However, However, these benefits come with the following drawbacks: increase in strategic weight, slightly restricted joint movements, gradual replacement with the host's organic components of iron and redacted, emotional instability.
Gee, I wonder
Almost like they
why.
didn't ask for that.
Let's acquire 100 people. We're not going to talk about where we got them, but we acquire 100 people and inject them with our weird iron goo and turn them into fucking like a rusty cyborg people.
The main thing that I'm kind of worried about is who are they sending these soldiers to? Because this is the 1940s.
Hmm.
That's what I want to know. Alright.
Ryu Gushiken. Where? Oh yeah, we don't know where the factory was, but
Yeah.
Ryu Gushiken sounds Japanese to me.
Yeah. Alright. The March 20th, 1944, lead researcher Dr. Ryu Gushiken. Okay, then I'm a kaiju. Hi, Sanju. Subject name: Biometallic Humans. Project status: of the 30 survivors who did not succumb to skin contamination, they have exceeded my expectations. They are far stronger and more resilient than anticipated. However, their intellect has diminished drastically and their movements feel clumsy. There is still significant room for improvement in the formula, so I request another 100 human subjects if that meets your approval, directors.
Oh dear God. Oh dear God. I just realized something.
What?
Um, so the information said that
Yeah,
the object, the girl, appears to be like an 18-year-old uh gal of Asian descent.
yeah,
This is a company that we don't know where it's based, but it's happening in 1940, like now in 1944,
yeah,
and its lead researcher is a Japanese person.
yep,
Oh, fudge.
yep.
these are almost these human subjects they're getting are almost certainly people that were taken from the Imperial Japanese conquests, quote unquote.
Oh yeah.
There was that one famous man in Japan, I believe it was a man, that experimented on people during World War II.
Here's one. 3 this time.
Yeah, like
I do
one of
not
the
remember his name, and I feel like if I look for him, I will find a lot of not so happy information.
obviously
Yeah.
is uh yeah, some of the like pseudo medical inhumane testing that the Imperial Japanese government did on their victims could make the Nazis quake in their boots. So yay, history lesson. I hate it here.
Yeah. Honestly, I would not be
History.
surprised if Imperial Japan did something similar to the Russian sleep experiment
You know
to some
what? I'll
people.
look it up very quick.
I won't be too surprised.
Take a
I'm
deep
scared.
breath.
What was that,
World
Hatchet?
War II, Japan, human experiments.
Randall, what were you saying that was scarily poetic?
Ah,
I'm confused. Hatchet's right. That was scarily poetic. I was not paying attention. I was
good
too
job.
busy. Uh,
Serious
Okay, I found it.
statement.
I
Ah,
found it.
oh, gotcha.
Unit 731. I have get oh, the perpetrators. Oh, it's multiple people.
Of course it was.
I mean, yeah, I would expect so.
Oh, let me just copy and paste the perpetrators. Should I do that in chat so random sees it? I'll do it. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's right. They called it the fucking epidemic prevention and water purification department to like sweep under the rug the fact that they were just doing constant needless, like literally pointless human experiments. Like they got nothing out of it. It was literally just torturing people for the fuck of it.
Uh,
The same goes for like the shit that the Nazis did with their experiments. They got no meaningful like medical knowledge out of it that was not either already available or could have been gotten through less abhorrent means.
oh,
yeah.
I need to stop looking at the wiki page and just close it because I like randomly scrolled down slightly and I got to the part where it says thousands of men, women, children, and infants interred at the camps were subjected to vivisection, often performed without anesthesia. Uh, that's not what it
Yeah,
says. Brain, come on.
anesthetic.
Basically, what it says. And usually lethal.
Oh boy, it gets worse.
And that included pregnant women.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just gonna click that off.
let's just go back to the fictional horrors.
yeah,
The,
Hey,
the the fiction based off the real one?
yes,
it's still
Okay.
fictional. Focus on that. This part didn't happen in reality.
yeah,
Yeah, but it's definitely hinted that it came from there.
I
yeah,
know, but
But it's a
still,
fantasy
man.
version. Yeah, okay, let's read.
yeah. It gets worse. All right.
Shut up.
Date October 3rd, 1944. Lead researcher Dr. Ryu Kushikin. Project name Biometallic Humans. Project status: the formula has been perfected, and thanks to your support, directors, the enhanced laborers will soon be working in all the factories. With this, I consider Project 12-C complete. I will soon send you a letter detailing the formula specifications and implementation method. I'm aware of how urgent the need for better soldiers is to you, but I fear I will require around 10,000 US dollars. I need to create a system that allows humans to withstand the mixture I have prepared specifically for soldiers. I look forward to your prompt response and cooperation.
I suppose the only uh the only caveat to like our theory of this being people being pulled from uh fucking colonized sections of East Asia is the fact that they're consistently asking for USD.
Yeah.
Why why would that doesn't make much sense.
Well, for all we know, they might be asking it from companies in the United States, not the government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it still could be that very thing.
hmm
Companies don't always do the right thing.
Mm,
Whee!
And then again, for all we know, they could be in contact with the Chaos Insurgency, because this sounds like something they would probably agree to help with.
Oh,
Wait, was the Chaos Insurgency in existence back then?
I think it existed around the 1920s.
Huh.
let's not think about
I
that.
think it depends
I thought that
on
was more
reality
recent.
to reality.
Oh, true.
Because then again, I think there's one thing reality where cancers exist in 1800s. So really, it just depends.
Wait,
See,
yeah.
eh,
The
8
lowers
February
are gonna
26,
comes.
1945. Lead researcher Dr. Ryu Gushiken. Project name Biometallic Soldiers. Project status. So far, none of the 200 human test subjects have proven capable of withstanding what is now designated the living harness, resulting in instant death. I am currently seeking alternative methods to install the device in a compatible human subject. Do not worry, directors. I have never failed you. Please just have a little more patience.
Uh,
Date May 11th, 1945. Lead researcher Dr. Ryu Gushiken. Project name Biometallic Soldiers. Project status. Thank you for your patience, directors. I successfully integrated a module designed to screen blood for hereditary diseases or traits deemed undesirable. While Living Harness persists in its drive to kill humans, this new addition will expand the chances of finding a suitable candidate for the device. I feel we are getting closer. Just wait, it'll be extraordinary. Oh, this is different. There's a date September 24th, 1945. Ryunosuke, I know how abrupt the move was, but please, I ask that you forgive me someday. I did it to protect you. People I work with must not find out about your existence, and you know my work isn't exactly legal. From now on, you must ask your mother for permission if you want to leave the house. I have left a detail of men to protect you at all costs. I will come to visit you whenever I can. You know you are the most important thing in the world to me, and I won't let anyone hurt you. That's a promise. With love, your father. Oh no! Oh, oh, don't tell me it's 016 his daughter?
Mm.
that would be fucked up.
Yeah. Date November 3rd, 1945. Lead researcher Dr. Ryu Gushiken. Project name Biometallic Soldiers. Project status I have found an acceptable blood pattern among the refugees who just arrived in the north of the country. They are being held in. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm not. Oh, this is gonna be this is gonna be bad. To read. They are being held in concentration camps and treated practically like cattle. It won't be difficult to obtain a few thousand for the project. It is worth noting that I have been feeding the living harness with blood collected from humans on the streets to the nearest city. It has become more docile to human touch, though it still kills its wearer. This is a major breakthrough. Soon, esteemed directors, you'll have an efficient weapon that commands a high market price. It's January 7th, 1946. My daughter, I will come for you soon as the week is over. The situation has worsened, but do not worry. If things get worse, I will take your place. I repeat, I will not let them hurt you, and when all this is over, I will quit my job and will return to your mother's family. With love, your father. Alright. Date March 25th, 1946. Please listen, reconsider this. There must be other humans with the same characteristics as her. Oh god, I was right. I
Uh,
I beg you, directors. I have never let you down. Give me more time. Surely we can find another. Besides, are other soldier projects underway. Why is this one so important? Even you are aware of the issues surrounding the redacted effect. Something like that would destroy the factories and the workforce that took us so much effort to establish. I ask you with my heart and soul poured into this letter. Do not take her away. Together we will find a more suitable candidate. Dr. Ryu Gushiken. Oh, God.
You treated people as a resource, and you're surprised that your employers are treating your family like a resource.
Right.
Uh,
Why did I guess
the
that's
family doesn't
okay?
the family doesn't deserve that, but you kind of brought this on yourself, fucker, and on your family.
Alright. Listen closely, directors. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everyone, including you. Yes, you. You who consider yourselves a caste superior to us. You're slaves. If you truly believe your money will protect you, then you have no trouble dealing with her. The very girl you forced to accept that bastard. My own daughter, Ryanusuke. She will cultivate the seed of hatred I planted. She'll push it to unimaginable limits. She'll be your undoing. Once she finishes merging with it, once she remembers your names, nothing you will prepare will be enough. But you should know that I already. I'm intrigued to see what you'll cook up next. How about we deal with a symbiote made of redacted? Yes, that would be quite interesting. And what if we give the symbiote to little Lorelei?
Lorelai.
Lorelei. Of course, I knew of her existence. I've been planning my revenge since I first saw Project Condendum. Just you wait, you sons of bitches. Dr. Ryu Gushikin. Official Q from the Human Resources Directors. Date April 28th, 1946. I hope you have learned from the mistake Dr. Ryu made. We will not tolerate another moral infraction, no matter how minor. Remember, the moment you set foot in our companies, you become our property. Due to this unpleasant incident, the first phase of Project Condendum will begin next week. You'll be provided with a pill made from Redacted. Once the pill is issued, you'll have 1 week to decide whether to take it and continue your daily duties or join the Laborer Project. Choose wisely. Your fate depends on it.
Never mind the chaotic evil. This is lawful evil.
Right.
This is
I will
Chaotic evil definitely is where it goes.
I will say they are close to Marshall and Carter and Dark, but not there. Like, they are very close with their last statement.
No, I don't like that. I don't
Right.
like that at all.
No one wants a group to be close to Marshall, Carter, and Dark in evil.
Yeah. Alright. Remember correctly, I think this is the next group. Hold on, let me double check.
Please, next group, don't be evil.
Well, if it is the next group, they worship I think a sibling of the Scarlet King.
Ah.
So take that as you will.
We all know what that means. Don't fuck with me.
Okay, that is the next one. No, Scarlet King
Thank you.
was the evil sibling. The rest were chill. It's why he killed all of his siblings.
I suppose that's fair. So maybe it won't be
Yeah.
evil.
Well, actually, it depends on some lore with Scarlet King, because there is one where his siblings were all female, and I'm not going to go into what he did.
I think
Some
you just
Moloch,
revealed what he did by not revealing.
Yeah.
some Moloch ball.
To put it simply, there were
Shenanigans,
7.
I'm guessing.
There were 7, so that if that makes any context.
Not good context, but definitely context.
Again, some Moloch ball looking ass shit.
Yeah. Anyways, Children of God, a group that worships SCP-2440. SCP-2440, the Sealed King. Okay, so oh god, this is where I'm gonna get hard. I mean deep. I mean, uh, Global Coalition, Serpent's Hand, and the Chaos Insurgency are mentioned together. Oh god. Okay, so not as super long. Oh god, I saw Scarlet King mentioned too. Oh boy.
You could have guessed.
This is gonna be fun. I thought those were his daughter. It depends on the reality random. Sometimes it's his daughter, sometimes it's his fucking parents or his siblings. It's whatever. It's his fucking family at this point. Let's just put it at that.
They keep it all in the family.
Yeah.
My sister's my mother.
That's why sometimes like there is no canon can sometimes be super fucking confusing.
And sometimes you wish it was more confusing.
Alright.
Family tree is a circle just like the Olympians.
Yeah.
I think it's an even tighter circle, honestly.
Yeah, except yeah, in this circle there's no sorry.
That's true. At the very least, with Greek mythology, I like at least half of it had like consent being implied.
Yeah.
At like around that amount.
Yeah.
Plus, whatever the fuck Zeus was off doing at any given time.
Oh god, yeah. Anyways.
Or who
Literally what he
this
was
was off doing.
Random says it's more 1/4.
Oh well. I was trying to be generous.
Yeah. Anyways. On to the SCP. Item SCP-2440, Object Class, Keter. First containment procedures. 2440's existence is to be kept from all individuals lacking at least level 4/2440 clearance. Any uncleared individual who learns of 2440's existence will be issued several rounds of Class X amnestics. Until researchers
Never heard
agree.
of that before.
Yeah, until researchers agree by unanimous vote that no more amnestics are required. If I remember correctly, I think Class Z amnestics is extremely experimental, but it's supposed to wipe all memories, every single one. So, since X is close to it, that is concerning already.
Wipe all memories except for your memories of pizza.
Wait, actually, I think there's actually an amnestics list because now I'm wondering.
Yeah, there is an amnestics list.
The fuck is Class X? ... Just shoot them. I guess technically it is more humane to take someone's memories than to just outright kill them.
Ah, oh God. Class X is a failed eternal youth serum which restores both the mind and body of the user, with the downside of the suppressed time completely reasserting itself, causing a harmful whiplash effect.
Oh, great. Oh,
Okay, I
fun.
was wrong. I was wrong. Okay, I was wrong about Class C. A single dose of Class C renders a subject biochemically incapable of forgetting anything for the remainder of their lives. However, Class C are invariably fatal, with death by seizure typically resulting in a matter of hours.
I mean, I guess you won't forget anything for the rest of your life if the rest of your life is 1 hour.
Just
I could do that myself.
yeah.
No amnestics needed.
Yeah. So now we know what Class X is, and oh boy. Alright. A full-time resident team has been deployed to investigate and scan Foundation database for possible links to 2440 among the current cataloged SCP objects. How do they test the rest of their life thing? I don't know, random. Probably D class. They probably use it on D class.
I'm guessing like by them saying it's like biomechanically alters it, it's basically like they can monitor the fact that whatever section of the brain manages memories, like they can monitor the fact that it's now restructured in such a manner that it won't end up losing any of its memories.
Yeah.
That would be my best guess. Does that make any actual sense given
No.
real world science? Probably not.
But
But
it's
SCP Foundation bullshit.
yeah. Yeah. Full-time containment teams have been deployed to investigate and eliminate instances of 2440 awareness. In addition, a team is currently active in the field to search for possible hideouts and bases of operation for the Chosen of God and other infected individuals. Okay, I'm guessing it's a different name of Children of God.
Actually does line up if there's a real condition that does that. Oh, okay. That's fair.
Yeah. A total number of personnel aware of 2440 must not exceed 100 individuals at any given time. It's a skilled person, but still, they physically can't forget. Ah. Alright.
They will become living lexicon.
Alright. Description. SCP-2440 is an extra-dimensional entity whose power increases proportional to the number of people who are aware of it. 2440 uses a mimetic agent that can be inserted into virtually any source of information, including text, images, verbal phrases, and auditory stimulus. Conscious or recognition of said mimetic agent is not necessary, as simple visual recognition is capable of infecting individuals.
So it's got the sloth going on.
Yeah. Infected individuals display varying degrees of self control and can differ based on the number of people who are currently infected. In addition, if 2440 reaches a certain degree of awareness, it is capable of overtaking the body of an infected individual and controlling it. The entity, huh?
I was reading your chat for you.
Yeah. Yeah, the entity is capable of controlling the actions of multiple infected individuals to some degree, but can extend its influence past infected individuals if it reaches a certain degree of awareness in the world. Antimimetic drugs have proven effective at resisting most effects of infection, aside from hearing commands from 2440. Inoculated individuals who are not compelled to follow these commands are capable of hearing them at all times. Antimimetic drugs lose their effectiveness at the last currently known level of awareness. The following are currently known levels of awareness. Effects are cumulative from level to level. Fewer than 200 individuals infected. Infected individuals demonstrate a heightened interest in literature, images, and movies of horror, fantasy, and science fiction genre. Said individuals often express in writing and sharing these works with other individuals. This is believed to increase the infection rate of the medic agent. Am I infected? I'm sorry.
I
Aaron,
think
you're
we're
just
all
weird.
infected in this room. If this was real, we would probably all be infected.
Yeah.
I just consider us weird, not infected.
We can be both.
Between 201 and 500 individuals infected, 2440 demonstrates the ability to control a single infected individual for up to 30 minutes. The infected seek to actively infect others and are capable of creating works inserted with a mimetic agent through an as of yet unknown mechanism. Between 501 and 1500 individuals infected, 2440 demonstrates the ability to fully overtake the body of infected individual. The infected are shown to be completely subservient to 2440 and possess the ability to speak to all infected individuals at one time. Between 1501 and 10,000 individuals infected, 2440 demonstrates the ability to change shapes at will and possesses reality bending characteristics. The entity is still not capable of existing outside of a host. Infected individuals demonstrate little interest in activities besides spreading a mimetic agent or carrying out commands from 2440. Over 10,000 individuals infected, 2440 is capable of manifesting itself outside of a host for up to an hour. 2440 also possesses vastly expanded reality bending powers outside of a host and demonstrates the ability to control up to 1,000 infected individuals at the same time. Antimimetic drugs are no longer 100% effective at resisting commands. Projected over 100,000 individuals infected. 2440 is capable of manifesting itself outside of a host for up to 2 hours. It is capable of opening extra-dimensional portals and creating anomalous objects by itself. All infected individuals are directly under the control of 2440. Projected over 1 million individuals infected. 2440 is fully capable of manifesting itself outside of a host. XK class scenario predicted. Oh boy. The last two levels are projections based on documents recovered from raids of the Chosen of God. However, it is noted that these are merely conjectures and actual distinctions are unknown. Okay, so I'm definitely believing the Chosen of God is supposed to be this, but this didn't get updated. In brief occasions when infected levels exceed 201 individuals, Foundation personnel were able to communicate with 2440. All interviews have concluded that 2440 is amicable to human life, and its only purpose is to infect enough individuals to allow its full manifestation outside the host. 2440 is known to infect Foundation documents in an attempt to directly attack Foundation resources. In addition, it is believed that 2440 is aware of other organizations such as the Global Cult Coalition, the Serpent's Hand, and the Chaos Insurgency. The last one's concerning. The last one's a wild card. Huh?
Inimical.
What was that, Hatchet?
I was looking up a word.
Ah.
Inimical, yeah. The word inimical means intending to obstruct or harm, unfriendly or hostile. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's hostile to humanity.
Yay!
Probably could have guessed that.
Yeah. Not
By this point.
exactly handing out lollipops.
Yeah.
You know what? I want to make a joke SCP that's literally just like one of these Eldritch God level enemies that's like a Keter class, except its entire goal is to just give every single person imaginable a lollipop.
Nice.
That would be a great Eldritch God to balance out the, well, you know.
Yeah.
A chaotic good Eldritch entity.
Yeah. Alright. An organization known as the Chosen of God, solely composed of infected individuals, currently known to operate under 2440, who they worship. Members of an organization actively attempt to create and spread a mimetic agent through all sources available. Agents of the organization are to be considered highly dangerous and have a capture on site response level, with lethal force authorized if necessary. The organization itself is believed to predate modern incarnation of the Foundation. Addendum. During an assault on the Chosen of God compound in the United States, the members attempted to destroy the documents at the compound. The following pieces of documents were saved by the Foundation. The history I think that's how you say it, Schult Law. Of course, that's how you say it. In the beginning, there was but void. From this void, the old gods were born. Mother Void gave birth to scorns of old gods, giving life to the universe and all realities. The old gods were fickle, twisted, and brutal things. They had no purity in them, and they sought to shape worlds in their own amusement. They created figures in their image to serve them and venerate them. Hundreds of worlds and realities were created, blooming into existence by the hands of the old gods. But they were jealous creatures and coveted. Is that coveted?
Yeah, coveted.
Okay. Coveted the possessions of others. Matol, the firstborn of the void and chaos, the most powerful of the old gods, began to covet. Fuck. Convey. It's
You
like,
said it right.
huh?
You said it right. It's just
Oh,
covet.
covet. Okay.
Bro, this is fucking like 10 commandments language here.
I know. Begin to.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, I think it was. Or possessions.
Yeah.
Same difference back then. I love the past.
You know what? I'm gonna look at all the cake gators and the cake sharks and the cake fish I put in the VC live stream chat thing.
I see.
They are very adorable.
Anyways, back to the SCP at hand.
Shark.
Yeah, begin to covet the prices of his brothers and sisters of the void. He created scores of horrid beasts as his creations. They flooded the newborn worlds and the mad. Gods attempt to slay his brothers and sisters. The others responded with their own creations, and so began the period of darkness. The blood of young life flowed like water. The arrogant gods themselves were never harmed, for in their existence they could not die. They could only be forgotten. But with so much life to create, this would never happen. For eons, the denizens of the worlds labored in pain and death, eternally changed to their masters. Then there was Xel'Tla. Xel'Tla, the firstborn of Mother Void and Father Light, Lord of the Gods, devourer of the impure, and savior of life, was born. He was born of his mother's dark power and with the love of his father, and was distant from both. Xel'Tla, born of light and dark, yet never possessing both, was a true god. He did not create life, he made it perfect. He did not seek to twist our minds to serve for him. He only gave us tools and power that we needed to live in peace and prosperity. He created great tools and gifted them to us, his true people. The old gods sought to destroy him for this. They could not comprehend a god such as him. In their twisted hearts, they believed that no god cared for his creations. Xel'Tla, lover of all, did. Matol, firstborn of chaos, raised the armies of his creations and joined with his fellow elder kind. The half-brothers and half-sisters of Xel'Tla and attacked the savior with his full power. However, many of his creations abandoned him to fight for the one who had promised them peace and power to live free. But the old gods were powerful indeed. For generations, war between Xel'Tla and the false gods raged. Eventually, as it was foretold in a song of time, Xel'Tla and our people prevailed. He challenged Matol, his wicked half-brother, to... How the fuck?
He Jifalk.
Thanks. Single combat of the gods. They fought. The pure god and his twisted elder brother raged in combat for 10,000 suns, locked in a vicious duel that crossed worlds and space. The force of their blows cleaved mountains, destroyed scores of worlds, and nearly shattered the reality of the universe. But as foretold in the past, Xel'Tla prevailed. He cast down his brother and cut him down, banishing him and his kind to the realm where forgotten beings and the truly damned lurked. Oblivion.
You're my brother, Anakin. I loved you.
Oh my god. The Prince of Chaos was not without power, however. Matol cursed his brother as he fell, and with the power of the old gods behind him, this dying curse banished Xel'Tla from our world, preventing him from touching the people that he loved so dearly, and those who loved him so. The minds of people were cleared of our Savior and Lord. There are some of us who remember. We do not forget our Father. The King of all mankind has been sealed away. He is returning one day. The false prophets of the old gods and the newer heretics alike decry Xel'Tla and deny the gifts that he gave us. They seek to banish him for all eternity. But we are here. We know the truth. The sealed king is returning. When he does, the tide of his wrath will cleanse this world, and when it does, we will be uplifted to his grace. The return of the god. Praise the great god Xel'Tla, he who brings fire and death upon his enemies. May he purge the world of the false believers. We labor in the dark, his true servants and his true believers, those who have received the blessed gift of knowledge. The old demons cast our Lord down and cursed his very existence from the minds of the people who seek to restore him. Welcome, brother or sister. Welcome to the paradise of knowledge. One life, one family, united as the chosen of God.
This is a friendly reminder. If you claim that a god you follow is a righteous and loving deity, and then in the same breath claim that that God is going to purge all non-believers,
Oh yeah.
you have effectively said that that God is not a loving deity.
Yeah, loving deities don't purge the non-believers. They thumbs up and keep going.
I feel like Schultz Law's name sounds familiar for some reason. I can't remember. But anyways, uh, he is ready. It has taken centuries of waiting, but those proud children have been rewarded. He is ready to return to us with the aid of a ready and willing body. When we receive the next child of God, may he or she be blessed as the one who brought about the return of our Savior and King. Jotla be praised. They have come to destroy us. The cold, callous hands of the Foundation have cast down our Lord and Savior. Our Savior returned to us and cast great havoc in his reappearance. He used his powers to slaughter thousands of heretics and unbelievers. The Foundation responded with soldiers. They attacked us, slaughtering hundreds of our people with their agents and soldiers. Seal King cut them down with ease. We thought that we were safe. We thought that we had won the day. Then the planes came. 4 times they came, dropping thousands of firebombs. They exploded, coating us in unholy fire and agony. I was lucky enough to hide in a basement. Most of the rest of our people were not so lucky. They dropped bombs for 2 days on our god. In his weakened form, he could not withstand this fire, and the Avatar, and everyone after that perished in the flames of the city. They destroyed their own city of false believers to slay us. Our defeat was not fruitless, though. Before he was banished, our lord slew a great number of people. His wrath upon his landfall in our reality slew thousands of people. He set fire to the city of heretics. The ground shattered where he walked, and the buildings crumbled in his path. They died as heretics must. It is of no importance. We will return, as is prophesied of the songs of old. They may come for us now with their soldiers and their men, but they cannot stop us. We may die. The knowledge of Shell's law is eternal, and the sealed king is coming again.
I don't think I want him to come again. I want him to be blue ball for all eternity.
So that's it of 2440. So, where in evil are we putting us?
Uh,
Not loving titties, shun the non-believers, shun. Lol, this is Buck. Hi, Buck. They know why since I saw you in chat. So yeah, where are we putting them?
I think this is a lawful evil. Actually, no, let's say neutral evil.
Neutral evil? You agree,
I
Jerry?
th-
Yeah,
Not
not
eternal
eternal
bull.
blue balls.
they're
Yes,
they're not
eternal blue
the
balls.
they're not the sharpest tools in the shed, but at least they're not like the previous group.
Oh my gosh, I just realized we're putting this group right next to the fucking Coca-Cola pandas.
Damn.
You know
Okay,
what? One, let I'm gonna hope before the night is over that we get one group that is not some version of evil.
The
um,
this is gonna be the last group of the night, but the one right under it, the Children of Liber. I'm guessing how you say it.
I think so.
Yeah, a
I think
cult.
that's Liber,
Liber.
children of
Libra?
Liber.
Children of Liber, a cult that practices Hinduism during 3455.
That
Hedonism.
is not.
Hedonism.
He didn't. Did I just fuck up badly?
Just replaced an entire philosophy with the name of a religion.
Did I have their finger and thumb in the shiv on L on their forehead?
Well, if this is gonna be the last one, then I think I might just have to pop off. I'm
Oh boy.
Archon. Yay. I've gotta go for a half hour or so, and I'm guessing y'all will be done by then.
Oh, there's a shit ton of history.
Maybe y'all won't be done by then, but I think I am just gonna head off.
All right.
Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, good night, Hatchet.
Good night, Hatchet.
Take care.
Hey, Hatchet.
Yeah.
Pingus Cumburgers.
You're gonna come up with a new statement soon? Anyway, see ya.
Night, Hatchet.
There's nothing wrong with what I said. Anyways, this is 411 days a year. Item SCP-3455, Object Class Archon. First Archon we've done for a group of interest. And for those who don't know what Archon is, Archon class anomalies are anomalies that should not be contained due to the damage that would be caused by doing so. And more likely than not, X case scenarios if you fucking mess with them. Yeah, special containment procedures, standard Foundation operating procedures are to be maintained during SCP-3455 so far as is possible. Foundation personnel acting in manners directly contrary to the goals of Foundation during 3455 are to be severely reprimanded following its conclusion. Prior to the conclusion of 3455, all critical data is to be backed up as a temporary isolated storage site. Research into the cause of 3455 is ongoing, though it is to be noted that it should be the cause be discovered. It is vital that its effects are preserved. 3455 failing to correctly reset at the end of the iteration would cause irreparable damage to normalcy. Thirty-four 55 is a temporal anomaly that reverts the linear flow of time occurring annually at 0 o'clock GMT on March 17th. And the ignition of 3455, all infected humans will immediately regain all memories they had during the previous iteration of 3455, but typically includes the knowledge of 3455 and its nature. 3455 lasts for exactly 47 days, including at 23:59 GMT on May 3rd. Following its conclusion, time reverts back to the point that it initially started. Any changes made during 3455 are removed from casualty and all knowledge acquired is lost. Time and progresses normally until the beginning of the next iteration. Human behavior changes significantly during 3455. It is not believed to be related to the anomaly itself, but rather a consequence of the regained knowledge from previous iterations of the anomaly and the general cultural perception of the time encompassed by 3455, being consequence free. Notable increases in displays of hero- heroism. Is that how you said it, Jerry?
Hmm?
Heroism?
What? Where is hedoism?
I was asking how you say that. I wasn't sure if I was saying it wrong or not.
Hedonism!
Hedonism. Okay,
Yeah,
hedonism.
the way
Okay,
you read that, I didn't even know what you were trying to read.
yeah. Of
Hedonism.
yeah. Of hedonism occur globally along the general increase in nihilistic beliefs and lowering of personal inhibitions. Actions that would typically be considered reckless or wasteful are also common occurrences. 3455 has been widely designated as an extra month in the calendar named February amongst the civilian population. so named for the Roman god Liber, or Labor, to say. It's also basis. Do whatever you want to be happy. Gross of simplification, but it works for now. I gotcha. Incidence rates of anomalous activity increase far beyond baseline during 3455. Containment of new anomalies during this time is complicated by the general public awareness of anomalous activity and of the Foundation itself. Despite this, all Foundation personnel are to maintain standard operation during 3455. The first 3455 event is believed to have occurred in 1976, though the baseline Foundation did not become aware of it until 1987, when the technology of temporarily isolated data from the time stream was developed. Notable events during SCP-3455. Note for ease of distinction between time in 3455 and baseline time, the month name February will be used to designate dates within 3455. 1978, presumed to be the third iteration of 3455, and the first in which humanity as a whole has become aware of its effects, notable for widespread rioting and collapse of the number of governments and a complete collapse of public and emergency systems across large parts of the world. 1980, believed to be the first iteration referred to as Liberi throughout popular media, though the source is unknown. Significant increase in promiscuous sexual behavior worldwide, along with the widespread street parties in major cities. 1983, formation of the Children of Bear, a cult that practices extreme hedonism during 3455, and the concept quickly becomes popular in a number of areas of the world and spawns a number of groups with similar philosophies. The founder of this cult is unknown. 1985, on Liberi 17th, the USSR launched 5 nuclear weapons at the moon, which impacted approximately 3 days later. On February 23rd, the US launched 10 nuclear weapons at the moon. The first set of explosions were not visible to the naked eye due to the full moon at the time. Due to the later phase of the moon and specific impact locations, 3 of the detonations of US weapons were briefly visible as small but bright flashes. This led to the declaration of victory by the US government, though no further details were given. Why the fuck were they shooting nukes at the moon?
I don't know.
Hold on, I'm gonna send this to Hatch. He's gonna be so confused. All right. 1986. On February 33rd at 1700 GMT, a total of 57 simultaneously terrorist attacks were carried out in major cities throughout the world. The exact fatality count is unknown, but believed to be over 5,000. Perpetrators were not identified. 1987. There's a notable increase in diagnosed cases of PTSD, especially amongst victims of violence during previous iterations of 3455. It's believed to be related to a sudden recall of memories of past iterations. Popularity of groups such as Children of Bear increases. A number of low-level anomalous phenomena have additionally become associated with Children of Bear themselves. Investigations are ongoing. A month-long festival popularly called Liberalia gains traction in a number of areas of the world, characterized by the use of a variety of anomalous drug compounds that are typically dispersed through the air. Festival reoccurs during almost every iteration. Technological developments by Foundation personnel enable the preservation of data during 3455 iterations, giving personnel in baseline time access to recorded data and knowledge from within 3455. Not only receives an official destination and baseline time. I say this makes everyone go, wouldn't it be fun if... yeah, pretty much. Oh boy. 1990.
What?
Saddam Hussein announces that he is commissioning a 50-meter tall statue of himself to be built in Baghdad. It is estimated to be 20% complete by the end of the iteration. Investigations into the anomalous activity associated with the Children of the Bear are ongoing, but no information on their leadership or any of the reported anomalous activity has been found thus far.
Uh,
Alright. 1991. The Children of Bear are confirmed to be led by an individual named Paul Hagginson, designated person of interest 54112. An attempt to question POI 54112 regarding previously observed anomalous activity ended in violence, resulting in the termination of him and a number of his followers. An anomalous event in the February 41st resulted in a complete disappearance of the islands of Madagascar and Ireland and approximately 80% of the landmass of Japan to a depth of approximately 800 meters below sea level. The resulting rapid changes in sea level caused significant disruption in coastal areas worldwide. This event did not occur in baseline time. What the fuck? What did they do?
I don't know.
How do you even do that?
Uh,
1992. On Newberry 5th, knowledge of the Foundation becomes public as a site director for Site 76 leads large amounts of classified data to news outlets worldwide. A consequence of his action, Foundation activities during 3455 iterations have suffered severe complications due to civilian and governmental interference. Security procedures were significantly updated to baseline time to prevent such breaches from reoccurring. Individual responsible for the breach was dismissed from their employment with the Foundation, following the administration of Class E amnestics. People who disappeared during this previous iteration possessed no memory of the event that occurred. By all accounts, their memory of the iteration ends at the time the event occurred. Hold on. Okay, Class E. To be frank, Class E, which is Anui. To be frank, Anui isn't actually the proper term for the psychological effects of Class E amnestics. They would be more accurately be considered an anti-nostalgia drug. Though they still target the neural pathways for memories, they do not deconsolidate them. Rather, they merely weaken the pathways while disassociating the memory with any emotions, positive or negative, removing any incentive to think about it and thus allowing it to naturally decay on its own. As ENSs are most effective in situations where the suppression of the anomalous is not possible, and thus, in order to preserve normality, the anomaly must be perceived as normal. Thus, EMNestics cause subjects to accept the world as it is and forget that it was ever any different. Huh. Neat.
uh,
Oh, Five got really drunk. Yeah. Yeah. People who disappeared during the previous iteration possess no memory of the event that occurred. By all accounts, their memory of the iteration ends at the time the event occurred. 1993. Lorame, a toy company that was acquired by Hasbro Inc. in 1995, notable for development of the popular Super Soaker brand of water gun toys. Oh. Announced the construction of the world's largest water gun, which was completed on February 32nd. The activation device resulted in destruction of itself and 9 buildings directly in its path. A column of water fired escaped the atmosphere and created a temporary cloud of water vapor in orbit. Use of its anomalous technology is suspected, though investigations and baseline time could not corroborate this. It is confirmed that no record of person of interest 54012 can be found in baseline time, despite his presence within 3455. Wait. Okay. Anyways. 1916, I was site childrenofliber.com. I just checked, it does not exist. Damn it. Was first noticed during this iteration. During 3455, the website features news and worldwide event listings pertaining to 3455 outside of 3455. Website features a simple timer counting down to the next 3455 iteration. Let's trace the owner of the domain or server hosting the website have failed in and out of 3455 iterations. 1997, on February 36, a pod of bottlenose dolphins approaches the shore near Port Elizabeth, South Africa, and begins performing various works of William Shakespeare in English. Due to the widespread knowledge of the Foundation, this event became public before containment can be established. The event does not occur in baseline time.
Am I hearing everything right? Am I drunk?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
1999, increased tensions between the US and China related to the events from both baseline time and the previous iteration of 3455 lead to declarations of war. While the impact is minimal, due to large part of the notable percentages of armed forces on both sides failing to report for duty, there are a number of attacks on military targets from both sides. 2000, hostilities begun in the previous iteration resume with far more coordinated strikes from both sides. Strikes on both military and civilian targets result in thousands of casualties on both sides. In an impromptu meeting of the United Nations towards the end of the iteration, descends into chaos as old and unrelated grievances between a number of countries are reignited. Those find more information on GOI 54112 have repeatedly failed. Given public knowledge of the Foundation and his awareness of Foundation interest in him, he appears to be actively avoiding contact. 2001, conflict emerges worldwide as a result of the events from previous iteration. While significant portions of armed forces worldwide remain absent from the conflict, significant damage is caused to the global infrastructure for communications and power. Shipping and transport routes are disrupted by the conflict, leading to food shortages in a number of areas across the world. Casualties are high, and structural damage is significant, considering a relatively short period of time. Limited manpower on all sides, these conflicts continue for the next 3 iterations with similar results. 2005. No official resolution of the ongoing conflict is reached. Hostilities functionally cease due to lack of available manpower across the world, as members of armed forces throughout the world simply refuse to participate. There is that ongoing memories of injuries and deaths amongst the armed forces significantly reduce the desire to engage in conflict. Pope John II did not die during his iteration despite the illness that led to his death in baseline time, beginning before 3455. Significance of this is unknown. 2009, an attempted interaction with GOI 54112 again results in his termination. An unknown form of energy storm formed over the South Pacific Ocean of February's 41st and began moving west towards Australia, leaving a temporary void in its wake. Dark region of space in which time either does not exist or does not move. The storm made a landfall on February 46, obliterating a significant portion of coastal Queensland before dissipating. Baseline time, the non-anomalous cyclone Yolanda followed a similar path in timetable, resulting in a severe number of fatalities and major damage to the region. 2010, GOI 54112 willingly surrendered to Foundation personnel for the purpose of establishing a dialogue and conducted interviews transcribed below. Alright. Alright, random person, you're gonna read for us. No, I'm kidding. Cherry, do you want to be the churchgoer or the doctor? Oh my gosh, his last name is Christchurch.
You know what? Sure, I'll go for Mr. Church Psycho Bitch.
Alright,
Maybe I'm misjudging. We'll find out.
alright. Interviewer, right? Agent Ryan Kirschchurch. Oh, wait.
Okay, let's. Oh,
Oh, wait. The agent's last name is Christchurch. That's not the name of the. That's right. Paul Hagenson is the name of the person of interest.
once
They.
again,
Huh?
that doesn't change my opinion. That's kind of what I. You know what? Let's just.
Yeah. They.
Okay, let's begin. You've already resisted our attempts at making contact in the past, Mr. Hagginson. Sorry. Sorry. I just, I think my dyslexia just, oh, shoot me. Obviously, you start. Oh, pretend I didn't read that.
Ah, Okay,
Uh,
let's begin. You've actively resisted our attempts at making contact in the past, Mr. Hagginson.
How, please?
Christchurch is a place in New Zealand. Oh my god. So why? Oh wait. So why talk to us now?
Can you blame me? Everyone knows how you operate. People locked away, weird shit and secret black sites all over the world. I don't have much interest in spending my time trapped in a cage. I've grown tired of spending time I should be enjoying looking over my shoulder. I've recently become aware of something that affects me a little. Leverage.
And what's that?
First, let me ask you, what do you know about me?
You founded the Children of Liber during February 1983 and led them since. You've become known in certain circles of your somewhat extravagant parties, even considering the normal things you go on during Libere. You've been tied to various anomalous goings on almost every library for the last 30 years.
Anything else?
No, you don't seem to exist outside of the event.
I used to be out there, I mean.
How did you leave baseline time? Did you create the temporal anomaly?
No, no, I didn't create it. I'm just a man. I used to be a rich and powerful man, owned a giant faceless corporation in the 70s.
What's changed?
Cancer. It was treatable, of course. I said I was rich. But you know how these things work? You've never really cured, you're never really cured of cancer. You're just a clock waiting down the days until it rears its ugly head again. I was already 58. It's become a bit of a cliche. I know, but the whole of I know, but the whole affair made me aware of my own mortality. So I decided to do something about it.
About the mortality?
Why not? You must have seen some unusual things working for your foundation. You must know the kinds of shit you can find out there if you look hard enough.
So what did you do?
The same thing every rich asshole would do in my situation. I visited every hack, whack job and voodoo magic man I could find who might have what I was looking for. Hey, it was the 70s. None of them did, of course, but I did catch wind of something. Do you believe in anything, Mr. Foundation? A god?
No.
You know, if God
Oh.
exists, he definitely gave you that cancer.
Yeah. No. No, not really.
Ah, but you've seen things, haven't you? I can see it in your eyes. Things that claim to be gods or as close enough to them as humans are ever likely to care about.
Are you saying you found a god?
Or something that was close enough. He was old, dying, I think, if gods even can die. A great Liber, Roman god of wine, fertility, and freedom. Gestures dramatically.
Yeah.
That doesn't really have a sound, so.
Yeah.
I don't know if he actually was what he claimed to be, but he certainly believed it. He was bitter, too, angry about being forgotten. He ranted on about how his fellow gods were all immortalized by the calendar and how he had become pop, how they had become pop culture darlings. But not poor old Lieber. We have a god of wine. It is not Lieber.
So, like, isn't a Roman god of wine like Bacchia or something like that?
Not that I know of, but I can look it up.
Bacchus, says Apollo. Thank you. I was,
Bacchus.
I knew it started with like Bach something. I couldn't remember it fully. That's why I said
And
Bacchia.
the Greek god of wine is Dionysus.
Yeah.
Two different ones, neither of them being him.
Yeah. Thank you, Apollo. Anyways, uh,
Oh yeah, you read your thing?
yeah, about to. You made a deal with the dying god.
Go. Ironically, I'd gone looking for something to try and solve the issue of my own mortality, only to find a dying god who couldn't solve his own. He couldn't make me immortal, but he could give me time, endless time. A strange distinction, but there it is.
This being created the extra time.
Oh no, no, I don't think so. No, I think the repeating time was already there. A natural phenomenon, maybe. Of course, no one remembered it. It could have happened for centuries, millennia, even, for all I know. No, he gave people memories, turned me into an anchor of sorts, I guess. Put a little bit of whatever was left of him inside of me. As long as I exist, he exists, and people will remember what happened last liberary, liberary, and since I'm now linked to it, I can't not exist. I had to give up my original life, obviously. It was all but forgotten by the world, but it was worth the price.
Before we continue, Jerry, Apollo says, okay, so didn't a Google Liber shares wine with Dio and has a hefty share in the agricultural scene too. Specific on the agriculture, he's the god of growing wine grapes. Also, what's this? Oh, leads to another SCP, which is a fucking calendar. Interesting. Anyways, and what did this Liber person get out of it?
Be remembered, of course, to live on a little. All of all any being of great power ultimately wants. So I made sure the extra time would be named after him. Founded the children. For 47 days out of the year, Lieber is the biggest game in town.
And you get to spend your time hosting orgies and eating enough food to feed a small country.
Ha 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 ha. Understand, from my perspective, it's only been a few years since this all started. Whatever you consider normal time doesn't exist for me. But I'll admit, that aspect of it all has started to wear a little thin. It's not what we're here to talk about, though, is it?
You mentioned something about leverage. I assume you're going to attempt to blackmail us now.
Please. Understand that I don't do this maliciously. Actually, out of my control. But as I said, I'm tired of having to look over my shoulder constantly in case some faceless Foundation goon grabs me and locks me in a box. So I'm here. So I'm hoping we can come to some sort of arrangement.
I'm listening.
Liberty is my entire existence. My impact on your world is limited, but it's not non existent. You lose nothing by leaving me be. The world already knows about the Foundation and all the weird shit you deal with during Liberty. None of the anomalous stuff in my circle is harmful. Most of it is just side effects from having part of Liber inside me, I think. The remnants of an old god amusing itself.
We lose nothing by leaving you alone. What do we gain then?
As I said before, I'm something of an anchor now. While I'm here, I keep whatever all this is, gestures vaguely around the room, pinned down, solid, whole. When I'm not here, for example, when the Foundation soldiers burst into one of the parties and shoot me dead, well, things become a little less solid.
What are you implying?
I'll spell it out for you. Every time I've died, something bad has happened. Something big. I don't know why. Maybe it's the result of that last piece of a god living inside of me actually dying. But they've started to bleed over into your time. Last time I died, the storm in Australia leaked over and caused all sorts of trouble. How many people died? 9, 10,000? That was the worst so far, but it wasn't the first.
So you're holding the world hostage?
Oh, don't be so dramatic. Like I said, this isn't intentional. I felt terrible when I realized that connection. I've taken a lot less risks since then, just in case. But like I said, I have little interest being hunted. So here's the deal. You leave me be to go about my business, have at no cost to yourself or your precious normality or whatever you call it. In return, I won't kill myself every time I think you've even getting a little close.
Oh, Apollo says Liber. Long eyes sound there. He was just giving off the wine of a god of worship. It comes full circle. Oh, okay, so that's how you say their name. Liber.
Oh,
It's not Lieber.
I assumed Lieber because it was spelled like a word.
Nope.
It's not the word. Okay.
Sorry, Apollo. I was getting too invested in the story.
So you were right earlier. I was just wrong because I assumed because it was spelled like the word, it was pronounced like the word, but it is not pronounced like the word.
one of the very few times I was correct in pronouncing a word.
Yeah.
We could just keep you sedated and put you under every time uh, library starts again.
That would work once. Next liber next library, I'd wake up somewhere else. Certainly not in your jail cell. Then you'd have to track me down all over again and risk my getting killed. Why take the chance?
Following the
That is a good question.
interview, yeah, following the interview, POI 54112 was held until the conclusion of the 3455 iteration with their agreement. POI 54112 was not present in a assigned cell in the following iteration. His current whereabouts are unknown. The claim that his termination has a correlation with destructive disasters, which minor disasters in baseline time, has been corroborated. The current operating policy in POI 54112 is to monitor, but not to approach. I mean, this one's kind of hard. 'Cause, I mean, this group isn't intentionally
True
doing any
neutral?
evil. Yeah, because the only time something evil happens is someone kills the leader. So I'm guessing
I feel
neutral.
like it sounds like a true neutral group.
Yeah, they're just
It's not bad, it's not good, it's just
there.
there.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say thank you for reading chat.
Yeah, no problem.
Also, that is very in line with how the cults of Bacchus, Liber, and Dionysus were. They just kind of chill on their own and don't do anything to hurt anybody unless, somebody fucks with the gods, in which
Gotcha.
that's their own damn fault.
Yeah.
So but
Makes
thank you.
sense.
No
Yeah.
problem.
Jerry, you got to remember that this is the name of a person from Latin era.
Oh, hey,
So
Hatchet.
Yeah.
it's gonna be different
I return.
than modern pronunciation. Hi, Hatchet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Also, it's
just
a name, not a word, so it would be different.
we
Yeah.
yeah. Anyways, Hatchet, we put the group in true neutral because they're just there. They're just existing in the constantly this month happening. The only bad thing that
Basically, the
happens
only
is
time, yeah.
the only thing that if anything bad does happen, it's mainly because someone killed the leader of the group. Every time the leader gets killed, something bad happens.
Yeah, the
They
leader
just want to
has
rave
the
and party. So
Yeah.
leader has the last dregs of the god Liber and
Liber.
them. So,
Alive.
Liber, sorry. Liber. The last dregs of Liber in them.
Yes.
I did just jump into VC because of the pronunciation. Yes, I did threaten to do that if they didn't read chat. They did, so I wanted to thank them. But now I'm here, so I'm gonna hang out.
Well, I'm about to head off.
That's fine.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, I just poked my head
Ooh,
back in since
that's fancy.
saw that y'all were still doing stuff.
Yeah. That was the last group of the night. But yeah. So yeah, do you agree as well, Hatchet?
I mean, from the sounds of it, yeah.
What did you think about the things I sent you?
You sent me something?
Yeah, I sent you stuff in DMs. I want you to read it.
Oh no.
I get increasingly more relieved that I have my DMs muted every time Aaron says something like that.
See, 1985, on Library.
Library.
Jesus. February 17th, the USSR launched 5 nuclear weapons at the moon,
Damn.
which impacted approximately 3 days later. On February 23rd, the US launched 10 nuclear weapons at the moon. The first test of explosions were not visible to the naked eye due to the full moon at the time. Due to the later phase of the moon, the specific impact locations, 3 of the detonations of US weapons were briefly visible as small but bright flames. This led to a declaration of victory by the US government. Though no further details were given. Wait, what?
Diana must have been pissed.
On February 26th, a pod of bottlenose dolphins approaches the shore near Port Elizabeth, South Africa, and begins performing various works of William Shakespeare in English. Due to widespread knowledge of the Foundation, this even becomes public before containment can be established. The event does not occur in baseline time. Okay.
Yeah.
Have questions. However, the William Shakespeare thing isn't too far off because, like, Bacchus is the god of, like, festivity and all of that stuff, and that was common. And if Liber is tied to Bacchus the way I'm reading, yeah, that checks out. You guys have Google sitting in your voice call. How do you feel?
What?
Hi Google, I use you for porn.
Please stop with the AI bullshit.
Jesus Christ, Aaron. I was making a silly goofy and you just why, Aaron?
Hello, Google. I'm specifically prepared to stop using you as soon as I get a new computer, which will probably be never with how low my work hours have gotten.
Oof. I felt that. Apollo equals better Google. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You should have known better, Apollo.
I will say for the record, I also use Google for that reason.
Hatchet, I did not need to know that, bestie.
You know what I am.
I do, but like, I was happy keeping you off in Patreon land.
Do you think that all the works that I download are off of Patreon alone?
Thank you for bonking Aaron and Hatchet. I appreciate that, Dana.
Oh my. Yeah.
I can't with you guys.
Yeah. Oh, I got a pet Busta, but I'll be back.
Yes. Lengthen stream time.
There is no wrong time to up.
I have no idea if you heard any of that.
No.
Very little.
Anyways.
Very, very little.
Anyways, I was gonna say. Heard none of that. Yeah. whatever fuckers in chat, last words.
That is a very good question, Bookworm. I have also had that question.
Well, technically, Daryl's part of 939, and 939 mimic the voices of whatever they eat. So yes.
That brings more questions, bestie.
You never will see answers.
Oh,
Always can. Also, Boss would donate blood. It helps people. Fair enough.
I need to start doing that. But I also want to get more tattoos, and they won't let me if I get more tattoos.
I have no idea if I ever will. I have an intense fear of needles.
I mean, so do I, and I've still got one. I've also got like 4 piercings.
You're sleep eaten by 939. Got it. Why do you think I'm so short?
That is not the reason why I thought you were so short, Aaron. I want that to be clear. In my little brain world where all of us live, you have always been goblin-sized.
Hey.
Lovingly. You have always been goblin-sized.
Very puntable.
I will end you.
And? Don't threaten me with a good time.
It's the fancy right.
Aaron, what's your height again?
Bookworm.
What's your real height again?
Aaron's probably much taller than I am.
5'6"? Why?
Never mind, Aaron. I can. Yep. Okay.
Wait, are you taller than her?
Yes.
I
Barely,
am
but
average
yes.
female height.
I don't remember my height, but as long as it's not short, that's fine.
Yeah. Funny thing is, Bookworm, I have a fat ass. Fuck you.
I mean, that doesn't change much, bestie.
Oh yeah, I'm 5'6" and 5'7", depending on the leg I use.
So
I'm
it is.
taller and
Has it been confirmed that Hatchet's the tallest of us here?
I think so.
Bookworm, fuck you.
Bookworm, why would you do such a thing?
I hate you. I hate the fucking 6'7" shit. Fuck you.
Oh, fuck. Oh yeah, that shit's banned in my chat.
Totally deserve.
I don't know if I've told anybody that yet. It's not been said in my chat, but if it's in my chat, you're getting timed out for like an hour.
Oh.
Minimum. Depending on how many times you've done it.
Fair enough. Granted, the SCP community hates the 6'7" shit. Because they keep saying, because YouTube and other places keep saying the 6'7" kid is the true SCP-67, when it's actually a cool-ass fucking pen that writes your own stories or draws pictures for you.
I love that for the pen.
Yeah.
I'm, like, cleaning my keyboard, so I apologize if you guys can hear my keys stepping.
Now.
Oh.
Anyways. Bookworm, do your last words. Fucking bitch. I'm sorry. As everyone can see, this is how I treat my friends. I cuss at them.
We know.
Yay! Sorry, I was listening to the dancing cat.
Yeah, that sounded about right.
I think I'm hungry.
Ooh, go get foodie soon.
Anyways, everyone in call say your last words all at once.
No!
Fuck that shit.
Alright. Apollo, go first. Fuck you.
You're a bitch. Disrespectfully this time.
No.
Random said every day I lose another brain cell.
Apollo,
That
you're
sounds about right.
wrong. You're wrong. I'm not a bitch. I'm a cunt. There's a difference.
No. I said you're a bitch. You cannot change that. For I have declared it such.
Also, I disagree with the notion that brain cells are overrated. We need brain cells.
I like my brain cells. Please let me keep them. They help me handle Hatchet's bullshit and sometimes Bright's bullshit. Hi, I love my friends unconditionally, but sometimes they're a little silly goofy.
A little.
No, you're right. Aaron is extremely silly goofy. Hatch is a little silly goofy.
I did nothing.
Aaron, what did you do?
Bitch, I'm a cunt. Yeah, okay, good for you. Good for you, cunt.
Darna, just look at my name and you'll know why. Know what I did. Anyways.
Whose last words is it on?
I did Apollo do their last words? I don't know.
That was mine. I
Oh.
called you a bitch.
Jerry, do your last words. Go.
Disrespectfully.
Yeah, disrespectfully.
Oh my god.
Erin is a little shit. She acts like one of those hens that tries to crow like a rooster, but they're not a rooster. But they definitely act like one. In noise department, nothing else.
Yeah.
Also, in the getting into high places before trying to be noisy.
Maybe. Anyways.
Uh-huh.
Hatchet last words. Go. Bitch.
Oh, I was reading the thing that I don't
I thought that
post
was intentional. I was waiting.
No. Well, I mean, I can make it intentional if you want.
No.
I can just ignore you. That is an option. Anyway, my final words are, I have been staring at this artwork for the past 5 minutes. Please send help.
I have a feeling I don't want to know what it is.
It's porn.
I kind of want to know what it is now.
Trans, I think Fox Girl in dungeon caught by Mimic.
Send it to me. Now I'm very curious.
Just
It's
hearing
a-
that
it's
bookworm,
from-
yes.
It's from an artist that I intend to support soon. To be very
Love that
clear,
for you, Bester.
Apollo, you are asking that I send you porn and DMs, yes?
Yes.
Alright.
So Apollo accepts porn and DMs. Understood.
Aaron, if
Oh.
you send me this shit, I'm blocking you.
Also, Apollo, I was not trying to pronoun in chat. I was just misspelling hens.
Oh no, I meant like in the actual like stream chat. They have pronouns. I was curious about that.
Oh!
Wait, what?
I will come back to that later. Thank you, though, Hatchet.
Oh my
That
god.
tells me next to nothing, Bookworm.
That's probably what it's called.
Where's this AI bullshit on Instagram?
Anyways. Yeah, anyways, Danger Noddles. I'll start rating if I remember tomorrow, where it will be let's go gambling stream. We're gonna gamble. We like gambling.
Let's just not gamble in real life.
We gamble.
Only in the video game.
Maybe.
I'm not joking. My mom
Do I need
has
to be
had a
here for
gambling thing.
gambling? Do I need
I
to
like
be here for the
gambling.
gambling? Is that a
Aaron,
thing that's happening?
please don't joke about that. I'm not kidding about my mom's gambling problem.
I know. It's only gonna be in game. I'm not gonna do anything like that. The closest thing
Thank
I've
you.
done to a gambling was paying one-time thing towards Genshin Impact.
Thank you.
Bookworm says the only gaming we do is gamble our money on Aaron, and you waste all of it. You get nothing in return.
That's not gambling money, that's seeing a rabid chicken, like, perching herself on the highest thing she can reach and screaming to the heavens. And it's probably pretty foul language.
Yeah. Anyways, Danger Notes.
Wait, did you agree that you're the noisy hen?
Possibly. I'm too tired to realize.
I got you!
Motherfucker, I said I was a bird multiple times. This isn't a first. Anyways, Danger Noddles, I'll see you tomorrow where we go gambling. You like gambling. Anyway, I'll see you guys then, and there it's gambling on AI. Penises.